Foundation brushes. Foundation brushes put foundation on your face. Different shapes give different looks. Flat foundation brushes are packed tight and flat on top. They push foundation into your skin so you get full coverage. You paint it on, then blend. Stippling brushes have short bristles at the bottom and long ones at the top. You bounce this on your skin instead of painting. It gives you lighter coverage that looks like an airbrush did it. Buffing brushes are round, like a circle. You move them in circles on your face. They give you medium coverage and make everything smooth. Kabuki brushes are short and fat with lots of bristles packed together. They cover a lot of your face at once, so you finish faster. Use synthetic bristles for liquid foundation. Natural hair soaks up the product. Synthetic keeps it on your face. Powder brushes. These are for any kind of powder. Setting powder, loose powder, powder foundation. A powder brush is big and fluffy, really fluffy. It only picks up a little bit of powder because we don't want to look cakey. You dip it in powder, tap off the extra, then sweep it on. Some powder brushes are more pointed at the top. These get into the sides of your nose and under your eyes easier. Big fluffy brushes equals light powder. Small tight brush equals more powder. Remember that. Blush brushes. Blush brushes are medium size. Not as big as powder brushes, they're soft and fluffy. Angled blush brushes are cut at an angle. That angle sits perfectly on your cheekbones. You just sweep up from your cheek to your ear. Easy. Round blush brushes are shaped like a dome. They spread blush out really soft. Good if you're scared of too much blush, just tap it on. Most blush brushes also work for bronzer and highlighter. Same size, same job. Contour brushes. These sculpt your face. They put shadow where you want it. Angled contour brushes are dense and cut at an angle. You put them in the hollow under your cheekbone and drag towards your mouth. Instant cheekbones. Small brushes are for your nose. You brush down the sides to make it look thinner. Fan brushes are flat and shaped like a fan. Super light application. You can't mess up with these. Highlighter brushes. Highlighter goes on the high points of your face, the top of the cheeks, the nose, above your lip. Fan brushes are the best for highlighter. They're thin, so you get a soft glow, not a glitter stripe. Small brushes are for tiny spots like the tip of your nose or the inner corner of your eye. Fluffy brushes give you all-over glow that looks natural. For cream highlighter, use your finger. Brushes move cream around too much. Concealer brushes, small and packed tight. They put concealer exactly where you need it. Flat concealer brushes are tiny. You press concealer on with them. Don't swipe. Pressing keeps it in place. Really tiny brushes are for one single pimple. Just dab. You can also use your finger for concealer. Whatever works. Beauty sponges. These aren't brushes, but everyone uses them. Beauty sponges are egg-shaped foam things. You wet them first, squeeze out the water, and then bounce them on your face. The pointy end is for under your eyes and around your nose. The round end is for your cheeks and forehead. Always bounce, don't drag. Bouncing blends it smooth. Always use them wet. Dry ones feel like sandpaper. Eyeshadow shader brushes. Eye brushes are smaller because your eyes are small. Shader brushes are flat and packed. They put color on your eyelid. You press the brush down instead of swiping. This packs the color on strong. Use this for your main eyelid color. Press it on where you want it. Blending brushes. These are fluffy and soft, opposite of shader brushes. Blending brushes soften everything. After you put shadow on with a shader brush, you use the blending brush where the colors meet. This makes them fade into each other instead of having a line. Move it back and forth like windshield wipers. Light pressure, let the brush do it. You need at least one of these. Without it, eyeshadow looks blocky. Crease brushes. These are kind of fluffy, but more pointed. They fit in the crease of your eyelid. That's the fold above your eye. If you put darker shadow in your crease with this brush, it adds depth, makes your eyes look bigger and more awake. Move it back and forth in your crease. Pencil brushes. Tiny and pointed like a pencil. Use these for details, under your eye, inner corner, small spots. Press and pat. Don't swipe or it spreads everywhere. Smudge brushes. Small and packed tight, round or flat on top. They're firm, not soft. These smudge your eyeliner to make it smoky instead of a clean line. Put the brush in dark shadow, drag it along your lash line, and then rub it back and forth to smudge. Eyeliner brushes. Really tiny, for drawing precise lines. Angled liner brushes are flat and cut at an angle. Good for gel liner or powder liner. The angle helps you draw a wing. You drag from your inner corner to outer corner and then flick up. Super thin liner brushes are like tiny paintbrushes for liquid liner. More control, but harder to use. Flat, tiny brushes are for putting liner between your lashes. You press it in at the roots. Eyebrow brushes, for filling in your brows. Angled brow brushes are firm with an angle. You use these with brow powder or pomade. Make small strokes like you're drawing hairs. Spoolies look like tiny mascara wands. They brush your brows into place. Use this before you fill them in and after to blend. Lip brushes, small and firm, flat or pointed. Lip brushes let you apply lipstick precisely. You outline your lips first, then fill in. This stops color from bleeding outside your lip line. Most people just use lipstick straight from the tube, but if you want clean edges, use a brush. Brush bristles. Natural hair comes from animals. Soft, good for powder products. They grab powder really well. Synthetic is plastic, better for liquid and cream because they don't soak it up. Also, easier to clean. Synthetic used to be scratchy, but now it's soft, just as good as natural hair. Brush density. Density is how packed together the bristles are. Dense brushes have tons of bristles close together. They pick up more product, more coverage. Use these when you want strong color. Fluffy brushes have space between bristles. They pick up less. It's lighter coverage, and you use these for blending or natural looks. Same product, different brush equals different results. Brush shapes. Flat brushes pack on product. Fluffy brushes blend. Angled brushes fit into curves. Pointed brushes are for details. Round brushes spread things out. That's it. Every brush is a combo of these shapes. Small, flat, dense brush equals concealer brush. Big, fluffy, round brush equals powder brush. Medium, fluffy, angled brushes equals blush brush. Once you get shape and density, you get all brushes. What you actually need. You don't need 50 brushes. For your face, 1 foundation brush or sponge, 1 powder brush, and 1 blush brush. Done. For eyes, 1 flat brush to put color on, 1 fluffy brush to blend, and 1 liner brush if you use gel liner. Everything else is extra. You can use 1 fluffy brush for blush, bronzer, and highlighter. Just wash it or use different parts of it. Expensive doesn't mean better. A good cheap brush beats a bad expensive one. Wash your brushes every week with soap. Dirty brushes cause breakouts and make makeup look bad. That's every makeup brush. Now you know what they do and why.